trigger a fire like this.
Coming up on Sky Sports 1 tomorrow night, live boxing as Neville Brown defends his British middleweight title against Scotland's Willie Quinn. The programme gets underway at 8:30 p.m. Here on Sky Sports 3, we're in Lancashire for the Northwest Derby between Burnley and Bury at Turf Moor this evening, and the whole of the game is coming up live for you. Burnley have lost 3 of their last 4 league games, and Bury have only lost 3 from their last 29 league games. Both these clubs like to score goals, and the fans getting into the ground. Turf Moor, the venue, of course. They're looking forward to this. It's a big game for both sets of fans tonight, and very important in terms of their position in the league as well. Now, we're looking forward to another cracking live match, of course, tonight. Our live games have provided, as you know, with plenty of drama, and if we're lucky, we might just hit the 100-goal mark this evening. I hope so. 96 goals so far in our live nationwide games, and here they all come in the next 2.5 minutes. See if you can spot your favourite.
More magic from Kincaid. Trying to place it, and it's there! The man with a cross, looking for Sheeran! You never write this man Sheeran off! Simons has let it go. Ball could be through here, and is. Vintage Chris Waddle. That is sparkling. What a great finish from Hopkins. No stopping that one. Well, that's it. Game, set, match.
Really great stuff. 96 goals packed into 2.5 minutes, and they were all there, you know. Oh, yes, they were. Hope you spotted your favourite. And hopefully Turf Moor providing the setting for a few more tonight as we head towards our 100 live goals on our nationwide games. Burnley against Bury is the live match this evening here on Sky Sports 3. Just one of some excellent live games that we've got lined up from the 3 nationwide leagues in January. Coming up next Friday, a really big game for you. Sheffield United against Wolverhampton Wanderers from Bramall Lane. Both clubs believe that they should be in the Premier League, and they're doing everything they can this season to try and get back in the top flight. January the 24th, 7 o'clock from Bramall Lane. It's exclusively live. What a game. Sky Sports 3. Now, on Monday, January the 27th, we bring you Monday Night Football. We're on the air at 7 on Sky Sports 3. It's a derby game. Luton against Watford from Kenilworth Road. That's on Monday, the 27th of January. And we catch up with the 3rd Division leaders, Fulham, when they play Cardiff from Craven Cottage on January the 31st at 7 o'clock, also on Sky Sports 3. and we've got some terrific live cup ties for you to enjoy over the next week or so. Wednesday, January the 22nd at 7:30 in the League Cup, the 5th round, Stockport play Southampton at Edgeley Park. That's exclusively live on Sky Sports 3, and of course Stockport, one of our nationwide teams, will be keeping a sympathetic eye on whether they progress or not. Thursday, January the 23rd at 7:30, we're in Scotland for the 3rd round of the Tennant Scottish Cup. Hibernian take on Aberdeen from Easter Road. You can catch that one on Thursday on Sky Sports 3. And on Sunday, January the 26th at 1 o'clock, 4th round of the FA Cup, Kenny Dalglish and Newcastle against Nottingham Forest from St James's Park. That will be a cracking game. It's exclusively live on Sky Sports 1. And by the way, because of that Scottish Cup tie on Thursday, I must just point out a change of our time for our review show. Could you note that the starting time for 1 week only is 4:30 on Thursday afternoon.
If you were picking your dream team, you'd certainly want these players. You'd want skill, drive, personality, but also luck. Arsenal were leading the pack, now they're following. Everton was seriously challenging, now they're chasing. Both are hoping their fortunes will turn round again. The Gunners' boss is realistic.
I think you have luck when you deserve it.
Who deserves it the most? Arsenal v Everton in Ford Super Sunday, part of a lively weekend of football on Sky Sports.
Got the trigger, I fire like this.
Friday night football coming to you live from Turf Moor. It's a local derby in Lancashire, Burnley against Bury, and here's your Sky Sports commentary team to take you through the first half. Alan Brazil and Rob Hawthorne.
Tonight's match referee has come from the northeast of the northwest. It's Hull's Trevor West. And Bury's manager, Stan Turner, coming back to an old stamping ground. He started his playing career here at Burnley and lives about a 2-minute drive away from the ground. And it's Bury to get the game underway in front of supporters who are certainly making themselves heard. Would you say there, Rob? McCarthy was just trying to time his move for it. And it's Dawes with a cross. He got underneath it.
I just about to say a good cross, but he's obviously overhit.
Well, half-time and Burnley firmly in the driving seat. Peter Swan set them on their way with a header from the corner. Paul Smith, who's had a spectacular first-half performance, added the second. And David Ayres seemed to have made it comfortable at 3-0 until Bury struck back with a goal, an opportunist goal from Rob Matthews. Not much has gone wrong, really, for Burnley in this first half. Swan's header, West couldn't keep it out on the line. Great start for Swan. And then Paul Smith, who's shown some great trickery, showed a great finish there after Kiley had failed to deal with a free kick. And then this free kick manoeuvre, well, what a finish that was from David Ayres. But just when things seemed to be motoring, Burnley went to sleep from the long throw-in. Matthews got the goal, so it could still be very interesting in the second half. Burnley 3, Bury 1.
I fire like this.
Saturday on Arresting Television, A Dog's Life in the Police Force. Coppers at 8.
Back over there now. Hey, back off, back off, back off.
Stay right there. Stay. Move back to the car.
At 8:30 in Cops, more real-life police action.
The only thing you can do is react.
Cop Files at 9:30, edge-of-the-seat drama.
Now you listen to me.
Then a child custody case.
They stole him away from me.
Law and Order at 10. Arresting Television, Saturday from 8 till 11, Sky 1.
As the UK's #1, Lund Poly give more discounts on more holidays than any other travel agent. Lund Poly, a better way to get away.
You're late, you're late, you're late, you're late.
American Express. How may I help you?
Let's see. Business class, I'll seat as usual.
Travel insurance?
Yes, I'm sure we can find a plan to suit you.
Our credit card would let you spread payments over time.
Right now, you have enough points for a flight to Paris.
I have enough points for a dinner for two in York.
We made an arrangement just for our customers.
I was just calling to check everything turned out all right.
Glad we could help.
Maybe it's time you let American Express help you do more.
Over the last 100 years, man has been obsessed with one thing: making things go fast. Today, we don't even want the flu to slow us down. Lemsip Power Plus gets to work fast because it's absorbed fast. No stronger remedy for cold and flu symptoms has ever been available without prescription.
I suppose I just got used to the noise at work. Didn't really bother me. Now it's all I ever hear. I feel like I'm in a world of my own. We're going for a pint. Come on, get your stuff together.
Millions of people could have their health and their lives ruined by work. Employers could ease this unnecessary suffering by calling for a free HSE Good Health is Good Business Employer's Guide on 0345 181819.
The new Clio Versailles is a palace on wheels. From just $7,895 on the road, it has a tilt and slide sunroof, stereo radio cassette, and 1 year's free insurance. All the standard, and for just £50 extra, I bought this. Not bad, eh? Look at that. The new Clio Versailles. Good thinking, Renault.
Coming up on Sky Sports 2 on Sunday night, we have the Bob Hope Classic from California, the 38th one, that's Sky Sports 3. It's live football this evening, Burnley against Bury from Nationwide League Division 2. And what terrific fare both of these teams have served up for us in the first half. We've had 4 goals, 3-1 to Burnley at half-time. Peter Swan, Paul Smith and David Ayres putting Burnley 3-0 up pretty quickly. Rob Matthews putting a goal back for Bury, which in fact was our 100th live goal on our Nationwide live games. Not many fouls at all, no bookings and no sendings off. And the action areas for you from the first half, Burnley having the better of it. 3-1, only just so, but the goals are what count, of course, Dave Bassett, aren't they? 3-1 it is to Burnley at half-time, and they got the first goal from a set-piece.
That's right, they were sort of under pressure early on, but we see the good delivery in here by the boy Smith. It swung, and Swan's lost his marker, Luchetti, and it comes off the defender on the goal line. Again, you see that Swan's got in front, the ball's in there. In actual fact, I think the goalkeeper in the next incident might show that he's put the full-back off a little bit here. He's knocked down, as you can see. I think possibly, had the keeper not dived, he might have actually got that away, the full-back. But it was a good header and poor marking by Luchetti.
Well, that put the home side 1-0 up, and Sam, when they were 2-0 up, George Gavin had a word with Adrian Heath while he was on the bench, and he was ruining a couple of missed opportunities that he said could have completely finished off the game, and this was one of them.
Yes, it's a super ball in from young Smith again, and the keeper's caught way out of position there, and really Cleghorn should have probably scored that one.
And Kurt Nogan, lovely run.
Yes, a great run, and it's just a little bit pity it's not on his strong foot. I mean, he's had to take it back on his right foot, which is his strong one, and that probably lost the opportunity to score a goal there.
He's back in the team, Nogan, tonight, obviously. Have you been impressed with what you've seen?
Yes, I've always been impressed with him at this level particularly, and like I said before, with the struggling club they were last year, he was the leading goal scorer with 24, 25, 26, and this year he's done the same again. I think he's had a little bit of contract problems with Inchy, but they seem to be all by the wayside now, and him and Barnsley, right force up front.
Burnley did get another goal after those 2 missed opportunities, Dave, and it was quickly 2-0.
That's right, well, the keeper comes out here, Kylie, and he gets in the way, and it's a great first touch by Smith, who controls it and then puts it away. But I'm sure Stan will be disappointed with his keeper because he should have really smashed this away and punched it away. And, it's a present for Burnley. But in fairness, as I say, the boy Smith's first touch is very good. You see he takes the control there and he smashes it, and the defender's got no chance even though he tries to block it.
Alan Brazil was saying in the commentary that for the first 2 or 3 minutes, you know, Bury looked quite good, but they were really all over the place when they were 2-0 down, and they were quickly, excuse me, to be 3-0 down. But you know, they were just literally not in the game really.
That's right. At this stage, they're not in it, and this is a fine free kick. It really is. It's well struck. And I mean, you think of goal routes and you see the touch, it's out, he's got lovely bend on it. The keeper doesn't have a chance with that. And I mean, at this stage, Burnley are in complete control of the game.
David Ayres has had a good first half, apart from that goal, Sam, hasn't he?
Yes, very excited in that left wing-back position. He's been moved actually from an out-and-out left winger to that wing-back position, and it's really seemed to have suited him. And he got through on a 1-2. Early on, and maybe should have scored himself in the first half. But
really unusual to see Bury sort of playing in the way that they did play for most of that first half. Very, very unusual for them.
It is. I'd say Stan's taking a bit of a chance tonight and just changed his system a little bit with a flat back four, and he's usually normally stuck with his 3 centre-halves, and that's what's brought him the success they've had this season. And that's a manager's job, isn't it? You know, you think that's going to be the best way for that game, and it hasn't quite worked tonight. I'm sure he's going to change it at half-time. But one thing about, you know, Bury's goal, it's got him back in the game.
Yes, it did. It's given him a little glint of hope for the second half. And what a great goal for our 100th live goal on our nationwide live games. Beautiful goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the long throw again, the third set play. I think it comes off a Burnley player's head. It does. It drops to Matthew. And that's an excellent goal. That's a good control and an excellent finish.
As Alan said, a touch of the old Mark Hughes about that finish.
That's right. You can see here, he leans back. It's good technique. He puts it away. And the keeper's got no chance. And as Sam said, that could be a vital goal for Bury to give them the opportunity to get back in the game.
Well, as Dave says, they're still in it. Should be a really exciting second half. It's 3-1 to Burnley at the moment, and the whole of the second half is coming up live from Turf Moor. It's the big Lancashire derby tonight. We promised you a hot pot of football, and that's what you've had so far. More goals on the way, we hope. See you in a couple of minutes.
England may have reached a low in international cricket.
And I'm disappointed and upset, and so are the players.
But they refuse to get the blues.
You've got to have confidence in yourself.
Now they move on to face the spirited New Zealanders.
It's a Herculean job that Atherton's got to lift this side now.
Work hard to put things right.
We go to New Zealand, we will regroup, we'll replan and come again with confidence.
Ford Explorer International Cricket starts next Thursday night at 9:30 live on Sky Sports 1. Look at this man and remember him well.
I'm going to be big, real big.
His lightning speed can give a man hell.
This is my time.
An awesome young puncher at the sound of the bell.
1997, the year for Joe Calzaghe.
Calzaghe versus Vargas, Tuesday at 8 on Sky Sports 1.
Coming up on Sky Sports 2 tomorrow evening at 7, Spanish football features the champions Atletico Madrid against the current leaders Real Madrid. A tremendous match in store there. That'd be well worth watching. But tonight, Friday Night Football hosts a derby match a little nearer to home this evening. It's Burnley against Bury from Turf Moor, big Lancashire derby. Burnley leading by 3-1 at half-time, and inside Turf Moor, all the Burnley fans should be extremely happy.
Sky 1 at 10. Not news, but drama.
When an emergency call goes out,
to Sam 17, responding.
The beat cops are always first on the scene.
The White House. Suspect possible hostages in sight.
All right, we're going in.
They never know what they're going to find. They never know how they're going to react.
The job scares me to death.
It's starting to scare me too.
Steven Spielberg's High Incident, tonight at 10 on Sky 1.
Coming up on Sky Sports 2 on Sunday night at 6:30, another crunch match in the Spanish League as Bobby Robson's Barcelona travel to Real Betis in a real title tussle. We've had our own type of tussle here on Sky Sports 3 tonight. We've been in Lancashire for a promotion battle at the top of the nationwide second division. Finished Burnley 3, Bury 1. That was the score at half-time. Peter Swan, Paul Smith and David Ayres scoring for Burnley. Rob Matthews getting a goal back for Bury. 26 attempts on goal during the game. And for a local derby, no bookings is quite an achievement, isn't it? And the first half action area is very close in the first half. It was 3-1 to Burnley at half-time, as I was saying. And in the second half, we didn't have any other goals, but we did have a penalty incident that we'll talk to the chaps about in a minute. Good attendance as well, 10,526. And we've been at Turf Moor this evening. Let's check out now the top of the second division. And Burnley have leapfrogged over Bury. Burnley in 5th, Bury in 6th place, so they're both still in playoff positions. And Sam Allardyce, you said there'd be 4 goals, but you said it was going to be 2-2. At 3-1 it stayed. So after how many games do you watch where there's, you know, 3 or 4 goals in the first half and you don't get anything in the second half?
Yes, I think you're right, and I think we were getting a little bit worried that it might peter out into nothing in the second half. But we didn't have any goals in the second half, but I thought it was a cracking second half, just as good as the first. Even though there wasn't any goals, me and Dave fancied there were going to be a goal, but certainly plenty of goal-mouth incidents. And either end, I mean, there's the penalty for Burnley, and there's the Burnley's end defendingly. There's the clearances off the line, the one where the keeper's let it through his hands and it's hit the post. And really, you know, at some stages, if a goal had gone in for Bury, it could have been a very tight match.
We'll have a look at Dave in just a moment at the penalty, but the incident, it was definitely a penalty, wasn't it?
Yes, at first I thought the Burnley player sort of made a meal of it, but you can see that Ketty does catch him there, really. You know, he could have ushered him away to the line because he's a quick player, and in that incident, the referee's spot on, and I suppose if you're going to miss a penalty, it's best when you're 3-1 up with a couple of minutes to go.
Well, it was Paul Barnes who stood up to take it against Dean Kiley, and they both played together at York. So
that's
maybe
right,
Kiley had an idea.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I know the feeling with Bruce Dyer and Nigel Martin. But, the goalies seem to be out of sight, the forwards out. But that's right. I mean, I don't think, you know, Paul Barnes hit it as well as he would like to have done. But in fairness to Kiley, he didn't start the game particularly well, but he improved and got some good stops and some. He improved as the game went on. And really, I suppose Stan turned to be thinking, you know, I could have done with that penalty save in a different situation.
John Rhoda with Team Talk there, and don't forget you can catch up with all the important goal action from the nationwide weekend games here on Sky Sports 3 at midday on Sunday afternoon. My guests will be Wycombe manager John Gregory and also Portsmouth's Paul Walsh. Sam Allardyce and Dave Bassett have been with us tonight. Sam, your first game in charge at Notts County tomorrow. We wish you the very best of luck. It's a tough game against Gillingham, though, isn't it?
It is, and it is a big 6-pointer, if you like. And we're playing at home for the first time in the league for a while. Mark's took charge of the team, had a couple of good draws away from home, a good draw against Villa in midweek, and I just want the lads to play the same as those 3 games, and I think we'll be all right.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
I hope to see you soon. Cheers. Thanks for coming in. And Dave, it's Portsmouth for you tomorrow.
Yes, we've got to get ourselves back after the Leeds game. We played very well midweek, and if we can turn that into league form, we'll be OK. We don't want to after the Lord Mayor show tomorrow, so we need a victory at Selhurst, and we'll be trying to do that, but won't underestimate Portsmouth because they had an excellent win at Wolves recently in the FA Cup.
What about that last-minute penalty then, Dave? That must have been a sickener for you.
Well, it wasn't exactly my most favourite moment, but you know, with the boys that played very, very well, and these things happen, and it's no good making a scapegoat of anybody.
Well, good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
See you, Dave. We'll see you again soon. Tonight we've been at Turf Moor, the Lancashire derby, 3-1 to Burnley. It finished. Bury tried hard. We had 4 goals and reached our 100th live goal in our live nationwide games, and it all started back in August at Main Road. Good night.
More magic from Kinkladze. Mona's going in. Trying to place it, and it's there! The man with a cross looking for Sheeran! You never write this man Sheeran off!
Across on Sports 1 next, Dominic Hollier and Gabby Yorith present the Friday football preview from the Sports Centre. While next here on Sports 3, golf as we go inside the PGA Tour.